Is it time? Is it
It's
time?
time.
Okay, Virgo birthdays. Kelly, can we talk about it?
We can talk about it. This is all about you, baby.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Well, you know that Virgos are from August 23rd to September 22nd, and by no means am I saying that the basis of celebrity makes you like any better than anyone else. If there was a list of Virgo heart surgeons, I would talk about that. I'm just simply saying it is fascinating to me being a Virgo and knowing how great I am to to realize that there's so many wonderful Virgos. So September 5th is when the magic happens in terms of me. That is when I have the birthday. We'll do a Virgo chart in a second. My actual September 5th Virgo chart. But I wanted to talk about the people who of celebrity stature, musicians and talent of that sort, actors, whatnot, were all born on September 5th. And then we're just going to talk about all of the great Virgos. Kelly's going to read some of the list. I'm going to read some of the list. And you are going to see that whatever it is in the water, the Virgos are really like the Beyonce of astrology. It's kind of crazy. And I think of it like this. And most Virgos, if you were born 9 months later, you got to think when your mother was having that good sex, like how, was it in December? I think it
Because
takes,
that's what you want to think about.
but but this is what, so it's because your mother was in the best time to be, to get it. And then she became pregnant. And then 9 months, she gave the best child possible. You know what I mean? It's just something. I don't know.
Well, I
Too
mean,
much.
I'll fight you a little bit for that title because Sagittarius is pretty on point. But you know what? I'll let you have your moment.
We did do a Sagittarius special, not about your birthday last year. So this is the first one we're doing on the Virgos. So let me start this off. So for the Virgos on September 5th, and again, happy birthday to me. The list goes as following. Let me pull up a photo to correspond. If you're on Apple and Spotify, you don't get to see this. Go to YouTube. To go to YouTube, go to difficultpodcasters.com. But let's take a list. A list. Let's take a look at the list of the September 5th birthdays. So we've got Michael Keaton, September 5th, 71 years old, Batman, Birdman, Beetlejuice, and I mean, a million different things.
I mean, amazing.
Yeah, and I didn't know he was one. Bob Newhart, September 5th, 93, the Bob Newhart show, and his
Love.
particular brand of rougher comedy, of the time. Rose McGowan, September 5th. She is now 49 years old. She is an actress. Obviously, she's had a lot to speak upon lately, so she's kind of moving more into that world. She was famously with Marilyn Manson. Kat Graham, September 5th. Now, do you know how old she is, Kelly?
I do not. I think there's like conflicting reports.
Yeah, I was, and that's why I'm doing these ages, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forget. People like in showbiz have to lie about their age. So she's either 33 or 36. So kudos to Kat.
Let's say early to mid 30s.
Yeah. I guess you're not really supposed to talk about people's birthdays, but here I am doing it anyway. Giovanni Pernici, I believe. He's a dancer on Strictly Come Dancing. The reason we had to put him here for September 5th is because it's a shirtless photo. So why was I just not gonna add a shirtless photo? I mean, there's just ways to do things, Kelly. And then we have William Devane. I mean, an actor for so many years. He's 83 years old. A September 5th birthday. You remember him from like Knots Landing, but just everything else too. I can't put my fingers on all the wonderful things, but it's William Devane.
Yeah, definitely a huge name in the the 80s and early 90s for sure.
Yeah. So he is 83 years old. Johnny Sibley, September 5th, 35 years old, recently in Pose, Hacks, Queer as Folk, making a huge name for himself. I love some of the digital stuff he used to do too. And just in the last 2 years, 2 to 3 years, he's had all of these shows. Pose, Hacks, and Queer as Folk are all three that I enjoy. So good on him. And he's going to be is a rising star already. The queen of all queens, Raquel Welch, September 5th. She's 40 years my senior. So if I'm 42, she's 82. Fantastic Voyage, 1 million years BC. And the great icon of all icons, Freddie Mercury of Queen, is also, deceased, of course, but he was a September 5th birthday. So long live the queen of all queens.
You are in some great company, my friend.
See, I say that Raquel Welch is the queen of all queens. But yeah, Freddie Mercury as your birthday twin. Get
Love.
out of here. And Raquel Welch, who aged like fine wine, like
I
incredible.
mean, I
Kelly,
know.
so we know that the birthdays go from August, I think it's 22nd to September 23rd, which are the Virgos. Can you start listing some other Virgos that just, I mean, they hit, they do it all.
There's some great Virgos on this list. I mean, we've got Zendaya, who is September 1st. Prince Harry is September 14th. Beyonce, Bey herself, is September 4th. One of my personal favorites, Keanu Reeves, is September 4th. Whitney Cummings, September 4th. Salma Hayek, the beautiful Salma Hayek, is September 2nd. Blake Lively is August 25th. Sydney Sweeney is September 12th. Keke Palmer is August 26th, which is also my cousin's birthday, August 26th.
All right now.
Chris Tucker is August 31st. Michael Jackson was August 29th. Nick Jonas, September 16th. Ava DuVernay is August 24th. The lovely Chris Pine that we have been talking about all day is August 26th. So he is also a birthday twin with Kiki and my cousin Janina.
He's a very stoic Virgo of the Virgos.
A very stoic Virgo. I love it. So he's totally judging at that thing, knowing he's a Virgo. So he's sitting up there judging everyone, which I love. Another hottie McHottie, Tom Hardy is September 15th.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Venom, Tom Hardy, that's a good one. Alexander Skarsgård, another one, August 25th. Gloria Estefan, September 1st. Melissa McCarthy, August 26th. John Mulaney, August 26th. Hugh Grant is September 9th. Cameron Diaz is August 30th. Sara Ramirez is August 31st. Blair Underwood is August 25th. So those are some great ones too.
All right. You said just about a handful. You would think that's a good amount of people, right? That's a
great amount of people.
There's more. This is proving my point.
It's like never ending.
Virgos are literally the best sign. And yes, I don't know why, we just are. But joining the Virgo hive, Idris Elba, Ludacris, Padma Lakshmi, who I met once before at a work thing, and I loved her energy. And when I say I loved her energy, she wasn't one of these people who just said like then all the nice stuff. Like she came back and was very respectful, but like when she needed stuff done for the job that I was doing, it was in customer service type stuff, like hotel concierge stuff. So wonderful. Like I was like, oh, she's direct, but she's also sweet. And I love that duality. You know, I don't need you to smile at me and then be, you know, different behind the scenes. So I really liked her. Anyways, keeping going. Giselle Bryant from The Real Housewives. Pink is also on September the 8th. Billy Porter on the 21st. Bernie Sanders on the 8th. Actress Michelle Williams is on the 9th of September. We've got the ballerina extraordinaire Misty Copeland. She's on September the 10th. Actor Colin Firth, September the 10th. These are good ones. Leslie Jones, the comedian from SNL. She's September 7th. Taraji P. Henson, September 11th. Jennifer Hudson, September 12th. We're not sure Jennifer Hudson's talk show will do well, but she's an EGOT, and that's what counts. Jean Smart, who's fabulous anyways, but I mean, of course, I was like loving her on Hacks, September 13th. Shameless's Emmy Russum. She's September the 12th. A guy who's had a wonderful story and a wonderful career and has done so much to give back even. Tyler Perry is September 13th. Amy Poehler was the executive producer on the show that we had recapped, which was Difficult People on Hulu. Amy Poehler is September the 16th. And just when you're like, this is already a lot of SNL people. Adam Sandler, September the 9th. Jada Pinkett, I don't know if she's Smith still. No.
You know she is.
Shady bitch, Ronnie. Shady bitch. No, September the 9th. Is it?
September
18th. No, I'm sorry, the 18th. Yes. Sanaa Lathan. I was just watching the movie Brown Sugar the other day. September the 19th. Love that movie. Leah Michelle, whose reputation isn't the greatest, but she is the funny girl now. So
she got some standing ovations, I heard.
Yeah.
Opening night.
Talent, but then maybe behind the scenes, not maybe the best. But hey, she is, you know, reprising or not reprising. What do you call it? Taking on that great Barbara Streisand role. August the 29th. Shania Twain just had a new Netflix document, like rock doc.
Yep.
That's she's August 28th, so she's got a lot to actually speak about and quite a colorful career and past and life. Jennifer Coolidge, who's everyone's favorite, August 28th. Richard Gere, who is like the most handsome man ever, like just straight up gorgeous man. August the 31st. Michael Bublé, September the 9th. Ryan Philippi, I don't know how you say
Yeah.
that.
He's such a
Um,
hottie still.
yeah, do you think he's a hottie? I think you would have a chance with him. Is he single?
I don't know if he is, but he's like, yeah, no, he's like super hot. Love him.
Kelly's
Always has
Kelly,
been.
yeah.
He's
I could see it.
aging very, very well.
I could see, yeah. Let's just fawn over him. Yeah. Okay, and
Then our favorite.
Billy Eichner from the show that we used to recap, Hulu's Difficult People, and now is going to be starring in Bros. We're very excited about that. On September the 18th, he is 43 years old. So that wraps up some of the Virgos. And Kelly, and it wasn't just about, again, celebrity. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in even my personal life, people, friends, every year I feel like I meet 5 to 6 new people, and like if I enjoy them, I'm like, you're not a Virgo, are you? And sure enough, they are. So I know if you're not a Virgo and you hate on Virgos, you're like, this is such a stupid episode, but it really brought me joy. I'm not trying to be arrogant, it's just how I feel. Kelly, if I can, I just want to give you my chart. So my cousin,
Please do. I love all things astrology. Give it to me.
okay, all things astrology. I always rave about being a Virgo, as I say, and we're celebrating all the Virgos, this episode. But my cousin Sophia, she was so kind to give me my charts, and so this is what we have. For the sun sign is the Virgo, which is my ego. Moon is Leo, which is the emotional self. Rising adjacent is Pisces, personality and appearance. I did not know appearance was on the list, but thank you. Or get it together. Mercury is Virgo also, which conveys thinking and communication, which I thought was really, really a interesting thing to read back. Venus is Cancer, which is love, relationship, and aesthetics.
Mhm.
And Mars is a Scorpio, which is, get this, passion, drive, and sex. So,
Well,
really,
Scorpios are some freaks, so I get it.
so that's pretty interesting that's all within my chart, and you can kind of embody a lot of that. And some people think that stuff's silly, but I was so happy my cousin did that, and I was able to kind of hear and see my full potential in astrology.
I love astrology stuff. It's super fun, and I love all that. And keeping in the Virgo spirit, I'm going to give you 15 questions with the Virgo.